9. Kevin Keegan, Newcastle 19,921,997 and 2008 King Kev very nearly guided Newcastle to the Premier League title during his first spell in charge, but the Magpies fell away in the run-in and ultimately squandered a 12-point lead. Keegan still departed St James Park as a hero in 1997, though, and was welcomed back with open arms over a decade later after spells in charge of Fulham, England and Manchester City. He only lasted 8 months. However, Keegan resigned over disagreements on signings with director of football Dennis Wise, who helped to purchase Xisco and Nacho Gonzalez without the manager's knowledge. Embedded video for 9 managers who returned to ex-clubs, and what happened next. 8. Kenny Dalglish, Liverpool 19,851,991 and 20,112,012. Dalglish became Liverpool player-manager shortly after the Heysel disaster in 1985, guiding the Reds to a League and Cup double in his first season and winning the title twice more in 1988 and 1990. It would be 20 years until he set foot in the Anfield dugout again, in Italy, appointed on an interim basis following Roy Hodgson's sacking in 2011. A solid start helped to him land the job on a permanent basis, but the Scotsman was sacked after an 8th-place finish in his only full season in charge. Embedded video for 9 managers who returned to ex-clubs, and what happened next. 7. Francesco Guidolin, Palermo 200,405, 200,607, 2007 and 200,708. No, really, Italian chairmen aren't exactly known for their patience and understanding, but Palermo owner Maurizio Zamperini is an extreme example even by his countrymen's trigger-happy standards. Francesco Guidolin's 4 separate spells in charge of the Sicilians in 4 years makes a little more sense in that context, although quite why the ex-Swansea boss kept going back for more is anyone's guess. Guidolin's first exit after winning Serie B and then guiding Palermo to 6th in the top tier was of his own accord, and he returned to the Stadio Renzo Barbera after an ill-fated spell at Monaco in 200,506. He was sent packing by Zamperini after a poor run of form in April 2007 before being brought back just a month later, but a disappointing end to the campaign saw him sacked again. His successor Stefano Colantuono failed to oversee a turnaround, though, so Guidolin was brought back for a 4th spell in November. He lasted 4 months this time around, before finally deciding enough was enough. He's steered clear ever since. There must have been something about the Sicilian air that kept attracting Guidolin back.